Welcome back to the Gaming X on our weekly series, breaking down every single Switch release for the upcoming week. The Switch never seems to slow down. Yes, there's nothing too major coming up, but 10 games are still dropping even in this run up to Christmas. Is there anything you should consider? Well, hit subscribe, hit like, let us know in the comments below what you're going to be picking up, and let's get this started. So kicking things off on December the 16th, we have Travel Mosaics A Paris Tour. This one, it's clearly aimed at children, but playable by any age, I will say that. It's a nonogram puzzle. Basically, you draw an image using a grid-based system with either colour-coded squares or leaving them blank. It's nothing thrilling, but it's all attached to some cartoon characters and educational segments on Paris. I'd say get this one for the youngest of the youngest in your family. Next up on the 17th, we've got Rift Keeper, the latest roguelite joining the Switch. This one, it's definitely going up against some great games in the genre already at this point, but can it do enough to earn its own by recommendation? We've actually been playing this one for now the last week, and you know what? Head back to the channel tomorrow for our full review. Next up on the 19th, we have 6 games releasing. The first 2, they have no trailers yet. All I can go through are the few images they've given us. That's definitely an instant warning sign right there. First up, Dual Brain Volume 1, looking to be a Brain Age clone based around calculation only. I find it pretty easy to get sucked into these types of puzzle games, but at $15 I'm gonna say definitely wait on reviews with this one. The images, they don't suggest a ton of content. And then alongside this, with no trailer again, Kuyikomi, consider it. This one's coming in a bit cheaper at $5, so I'm more inclined to take a risk here. We have a puzzle game where we make decisions for the character on screen that's in red, and the game judges us by how considerate we are. I kind of like the really basic visuals here actually, but again, no trailer, not sure on this one. Now JDM Racing, this looks to be an easy avoid for me. I could only find the Android iOS trailer first of all. The graphics are weak, the gameplay looks slow, that's for sure. The store page, it's promising realistic physics, beautiful tracks and unique cars. I can't see it from this trailer. I'm gonna say it's over promising, it's going to underdeliver, it's an easy avoid. Now let's get weird. Mirror joins the Switch family. While puzzle games I really enjoy, this one it's attaching it to Galgun elements. The first description on Google, a game centered around interactions with attractive girls who also happen to be anime in this case. Here we are combining puzzles with a story that's completely choice-based, so it's definitely got its appeal to a pretty big audience. If that's your thing, it might be worth the $10 price of entry. So 2 more left on the 19th. First up, Malbit's World, a co-op puzzler. Visuals here I definitely like, it's a great looking little world. Unfortunately though, reviews for the PS4 version that dropped earlier in the year suggest the gameplay here just isn't that deep, and you're not going to get too much playtime out of this one. For me, I do like couch co-op experiences, so I'm going to be taking a risk on it, but maybe check out some of those reviews first. Now a game that's definitely not intended for me, Biala the game. This one, it's clearly a kids audience, a fantasy adventure platformer of fairies and unicorns. The movie released in Germany a few months back. I don't see any American release, any UK release. I'm not even going to comment on this one. The audience for this one, you know who you are, or at least you know if your kids are going to enjoy this one. Closing out this week, we have just 2 more games, unfortunately. These are the 2 strongest. On the 20th, 60 Parsecs. This release to strong reviews and Steam feedback is solid here. It's a space survival with some great looking visuals and addictive looking gameplay. I'll be reviewing this one again later in the week, so check back soon. And then finally, Faribault on the 20th. This one, it's a turn-based strategy title with a really unique visual style and definitely some interesting gameplay ideas. Starting here at the end of the game instead, everything's in reverse. Who wants to level up a character when you can level down? I'm curious to see if this is really a payoff. Is it an important part of gameplay, or is it more just a simple gimmick? I think it's worth a risk, but reviews are incoming on this one. And that's it. Join us back here next Sunday at 8 PM ET to break down Christmas week. As we said, we've got 4 or 5 reviews again coming up this week for the Nintendo Switch. Will you be picking up anything from this list today, or are you saving your funds? Hit subscribe, hit like, and we'll see you all in the next video.